when you have a problem, you want it solved. And then when you start going on that journey, you figure different things out and go, oh, well, actually, the thing that I came to you for was a problem. And I didn't realise that all this other stuff was annoying me, because maybe that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And now all that other stuff that I didn't initially see as a problem has got better. So it's made everything easier.
Yeah.
So even though maybe that loose lead or that reactivity is still happening, I'm not as stretched or stressed because the whole situation has improved.
Yeah, because actually the things they got the most out of is stuff like enrichment, like feeding the dog differently and giving it a job to do, which it didn't have before. And it, you know, it could have been a working German Shepherd, like it was that switched on. And like, I just, again, you go, oh, what a waste. You've got this dog and you do nothing with it and all that, you know, we all know the feelings. And I remember just going like, oh, just to manage the dog around food and to manage the dog in a really excitable way, because they just weren't meeting its needs. Just get a Kong, get a licky mat, get a couple of things, you know, just oh my God, this is one of the best things we've ever learned, is just literally feeding the dog in a different way, just getting food and chucking it on the lawn, for example. And that was like more valuable to them than all the other stuff we'd done about like working on the door and like everything you said. I'm like, oh my God, yes. Working on the door, picking up the lead, la la la. And they weren't doing that as much, and it's boring, isn't it? That's why. And like, they loved the food thing, and they loved giving him cardboard boxes and chucking food in and letting him rip up the boxes and that. And that's what they found the most valuable. And I was like disappointed. But I think it was only when chatting with you afterwards that I was like, actually, if they're happy and they feel like it was value and they would pay you again, or they would tell you their friends about you, that's got to be a good thing, right? Yeah. And maybe they're not cut out to have, I mean, they shouldn't have had the dog in the first place. We knew this. But maybe they were never going to do it. Maybe their goal was something they realised as they went through the programme, it was out of reach and they're never going to solve. And they came to accept it. And it was okay. Now, I would do things differently now by actually asking them those questions and kind of delving into it, which I didn't do. But this is the beauty, I suppose, of having that relationship. Because I absolutely could have done that, because I built this relationship up with them for like over a year, basically it was. And that's the beauty of being able to do that, having clients that you're working with for a while. And you don't know what you don't know. So you're thinking they're thinking all these things. They might be thinking you're thinking all these things. And unless you actually chat about it. So like for us, very much our focus on those training programs in the end was like, let's chat, let's sit down, let's review it. What's working well, what's not? A bit like we would work with people in their business. Tell us what's going well. Oh, since we last spoke to you, this is working really well. Brilliant. What particularly about that is going really well? Like, they give you the answer. What's not working well? I'm really struggling with this. Why are we struggling with this? Tell me the reasons why that's happening. And you're going to know life's got in the way. We've got this to deal with. We actually find it really boring. And you want them to be able to say that to you. You want to create an environment where they can give you that information without feeling judged and without feeling like it's going to be a shit answer.